It will be. Now everything's live and everything's terribly integrated. It will. It should be on in a second. Okay, everybody, welcome to the first inaugural Wednesday thingamabob that has no name yet. You guys can see everything, right? Yeah. So eventually I'll come up with a cool name for this, but first let's do some introductions. I'm MetalMusicMan, as you all know, since you're here. No one's probably here yet. I'm very narcissistic. This is Glen. This is his brother Alan. Glen's just gonna stare at the wall the entire time. He's made a commitment. He's sticking to it. And you guys may know Dankster Dave. So, do you guys want any extended introductions, or do you just want to play and have a good time today? Nobody knows who you are. I feel like you deserve some.
There's no words.
There's no words. We just play. Okay, so here's.
We'll let our gameplay do the talking.
No words.
No words. So.
Hashtag let's play. Hashtag game on.
Alright, so we're going to do sets of first to three, and we're going to start with Dankster Dave versus Alan, and I don't know if we're going to do a full round robin or if we'll just alternate. We'll see how much time we have, but we're going to do character locked, and it looks like Alan's going with Akuma, and Dankster Dave is going with Ken. And FYI, Glen and Alan are freaking really, really good. So if you guys want to see some shitting, there's going to be some shitting today. Alright, we'll go full screen. And I'm just going to do some further social mediaing. This is the first time I've streamed it this day, so I don't know if everybody's going to be aware or not. Oh, what's up, Seth? How you doing, dude?
Hello, Seth.
Yeah, you can do buttons first. Oh my god, the Hellbat! That is the best costume.
It's really cool.
No, is the best costume in the entire world. Alright, we're going. Around here, what the fuck is this costume? It's one of the best ones in my opinion, dude. It's really good. So this is a pretty traditional matchup as far as Street Fighter goes. Shoto versus Shoto. What's untraditional is how much of a beating Dankster Dave is about to take. Oh yeah, Ken's costume is terrible. He's like a big dumb idiotic bird.
American Eagle. I feel like it fits because he's American.
American Eagles. Oh my god. Already with the supers. We are in 3000 kbps, 60 fps today, guys. Let me know if everything's looking smooth for you.
You can't sweep on Shotos.
Oh, nice DP from Alan. And catches him with the stand hard punch. Dankster Dave shakes his head.
Cold hands. Cold hands.
Cold
Yeah, just get it from outside.
Cold hands. Hashtag brr.
Hashtag cold hands. You got maybe some cold bird feed too. Yeah, you can turn that if it's off. Yeah, there you go. They're a little weaselly. The pop filters are relatively new. I've been getting used to them myself.
I feel like a pop star.
A K-pop star?
Hey, stream. We gon' play some live Street Fighter.
Can we have a 10-minute Glen song break every week? Can it be a weekly?
Yeah, I'll be here every week from 5:30 till whenever he kicks us out.
I'm thinking 6:30 or 7:30, depending on what we decide to do. I haven't really decided yet, because I do have the time, but it's kind of a question of what we're wanting to do as far as the format goes and how much my girlfriend will tolerate having everyone over every week.
Oh, we don't bite.
No, she doesn't actually care, but I like to be conscientious. Oh, gets right underneath the fireball there. Oh, wow, it lands on the EX. Thanks for Dave, looking pretty solid there. What's up, Expanding Man? Thanks for coming, dude. Do us a favor and give us any retweets or Facebook likes you have. This is our first week in this format, so I know a lot of people are new and they're not used to showing up at this time, so gotta make sure to let everybody know. Oh my god, these frame traps. I think one of the things you guys will notice very quickly about Alan is his propensity to just walk forward and frame trap relentlessly. It's really, really scary, especially when he looks like a Hellbat. Little stutters here from Dankster Dave. I like the footsies. Oh, but he gets swept. What's going to happen? I thought we were going to see a demon there. Lands on the fireball. Nobody feels smart when that happens. Ooh, catches him out, but misses his little combo follow-up there. Luckily, so does Alan. Dankster Dave still has the lead. Well, the sweep, the counter hit. Oh, the demon anti-air. That's a little Bronx Porter Rock technology right there, if I've ever seen it. What's up, Static TV? Dankster Dave saying he was so scared of the super he didn't even think about the ultra. That was a happy loss. It's a loss you learned from. Nice DP from Dankster Dave. Knocks Allen on his back. We'll catch him with the focus, but not quite enough to cripple. Oh no. It's always so unfortunate when you get that air reset after the Tatsu. It could have been so much more. Suddenly they're not punished at all for their mistake. Oh my god. These frame traps I was just talking about. The stuttered walk normals. Nice throw, and this is not a good situation for Ken. Good block from Dankster Dave though, and he's still in it, but he eats the walk-up crouch medium kick. This is a set point for Allen. Dankster Dave on the ropes. Regretting picking a purple bird with hollow bones. Needs to pick a beefier animal. Better defense. Those bird toenails. What's up, Larry? Oh, you scared me for a minute. You mean we're playing offline? I thought you meant the stream was offline for a second. I was momentarily terrified and confused. The bird versus the bat. Right now it looks like the bat is winning. I think the bird wins in real life, though, yeah. Oh, this could be curtains. Nope, EXDP probably wouldn't have killed either. One more setup. Oh, but the chip! Dankster Dave obliterated. Maybe we should do first to 5, guys. Nope. Alright, so do you think you want to rotate every loss? Do you want to go through some characters? Anybody have a preference? No preferences? I guess we can rotate on each loss. Want to do that? You could go through the Allen gauntlet. See how many?
If you beat everybody, then you're out. But you have to win 3
okay. If you win 3 in a row, you're out. And then other than that, it's everyone. Alright, cool. So, stream controls are Control, Alt, Shift, and 1 through 5. If you want to change scenes. Yeah, you're hopping on. So you can just hold these 3, like Control, Alt, Shift, and then like 1 is the game, 2 is the game with the webcam, 3 is the webcam with the game, 4 is just webcam, and then 5 is like a split. So you can just see which one it is when you hit the button.
Can I just alternate through them the entire time?
Well, that would be really distracting, so probably not. Can you put me in, Glen? I'm right in front of it. Are your buttons all defaulted, dude?
Yeah. You're gonna stick with Ken? You're not sticking with Ken.
No.
Clearly a budget. I mean, even if you're using Ken, it wouldn't be this costume.
I actually think I'm gonna... I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, why did I ever stop playing this character?
She's too easy.
Well, I just kind of...
She's not fun.
I was just thinking about like why I use Guile and how this character kind of does what Guile does to other characters without some of Guile's problems, and I was like, maybe I should work on her again. So this poison's pretty rusty, but...
It's like 12 frame rates. You can't be rusty with this character. Okay, so we have Beautiful Woman against Hawaiian Monster. Interesting matchup. I've never seen this before. That's 20 damage punish.
Oh, I can't hit that.
I'm not sure if it was optimal.
Like I said, I need that.
Is it just jab medium kick?
No, it's like you can do
Oh,
medium,
okay.
but it's tighter.
Oh! Oh!
Poison fireballs are so incredibly slow. I don't know why that grabs it hard. That was weird. Wow.
I think he just grabbed you.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, it doesn't seem like he's out of range. That's usually why that happens.
I like Poison's outfit. Reminds me of the girl with the dragon tattoo.
I almost feel like we're listening to K-pop again. When we're at your house, you could totally be in K-pop video.
Oh, definitely. Rubbing her body from side to side on a bench.
That was, I don't even know what's going on. They're playing leapfrog in the corner right now. Oh, and the link finally works. This is totally good. This is incredible. No, it's not. Oh my god, that did no damage. That did no damage.
It's because
I know,
the
they're
Rekka's
scaling.
it's
Oh, okay, the Rekka too. You have the Rekkas and the
The
jabs.
Rekka is 500 hits.
I was like, that damn. I was just like, that ultra did no damage. I wasn't thinking about the Rekka though. Blanca's going to get in. We're just gonna take it.
On the GTF AC, I missed that twice.
I can see this being a hard matchup for Blanca.
Because of the hard fireball.
I feel like Poison can just keep him out easily.
She definitely can. Full disclosure, I think I have the best Poison. But I haven't played her in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you have no links right now. It's horrible.
I know. I haven't played her in forever. But I played like Guilty, and I played him and like a bunch of other people. I'm like, I think.
Well, you haven't played Alan's Poison.
Oh, do you have Poison? Oh, well then I should have known better. Just assume anytime I say have the best of anything, I assume that I don't know you guys play that character. just go ahead and make that assumption. That's a fair assumption.
Fair enough, sir. Yeah.
The reset? Oh, it's a Blanca. But Blanca doesn't care.
Reset, though. I mean, how could you not know?
Did he just duck under that jab?
Yep.
Oh god! Oh!
Flashiness of Blanca. Yeah,
Yo,
the flashiness of Blanca in there.
Hawaiian rainbow ball.
Alan's at least 1,000,000,000% on using flashy shiny ball. It's just a heat-seeking ball. There's no avoiding it.
He likes using his balls.
I think that's the best way to play Blanca. Gotta have balls. That was pretty ballsy though. Okay, still no legs, but it didn't matter.
Oh!
Oh my
Alan
God.
says, I play
Alan's
Poison.
blind.
I know there's a gap there.
No. Have all the balls. Poison is not liking that at all. And like, get out of here. Get out of here with your balls, Blanca. They don't matter. Okay, that was nice. Finally got the link.
Ooh.
Blanca just walking forward. So many reversals. This match is so
Will's got one on the board. Yo, that girl with the dragon tattoo.
I love this outfit, dude.
Ooh. If she was real, I still wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, we're locked yet. I figure if we're gonna play so many games, we might as well try to like focus on characters and stuff, you know? Not that you guys need
I don't think anybody wants to focus on Blanca unless they already main Blanca on day one. That's the only people. The only one. No. He's way dumb with the DJ.
Oh, jump, bump, bump, bump. Ooh. He was scoping for that. He's scoping. Super scope.
I don't know how you can say Poison can just keep Blanca out when every time you fireball that happens. Blanca's the dumbest character against fireball.
See stuff like that. Stuff like that. Oh god. No, he just
Why? Damn it.
he mashes his buttons making you think he's gonna do some shit and then he just fucking throws. Oops, sorry for the language, y'alls.
No, you're fine.
I thought this was rated G, and then I was just corrected that this is rated NC-17.
Yes.
Oh, we can say shit. Fuck. Nobody would watch it if we couldn't.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
There goes the game.
Setup. Great setup by Ellen to take the set.
I guess that can hit, right? Off the
I
bat.
have no idea.
I think
I've never seen it done in the corner.
I know it always works out forward dash no matter what because it auto cracks. It's been too long.
I would think
Off
with
back.
how dumb her backdash is, it would work.
Yeah. So do you guys want to play or do you just want to swap out between us or what do you want to?
That's up to Alan. If
I think they didn't enjoy watching.
so, swap
you
with
guys,
them
but-
since we play a lot, or.
I mean, we were asking for Cade.
Well,
Oh, here?
Beezy Bop's coming over later tonight too. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if Luger, should Luger live?
Well, by the time he gets here, it'll only be like maybe 15 minutes before he closes down shop.
Is he gonna be around like 7 or so?
Because he was saying thinking about like 6:30 or 7. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. But
so if Luger, if he's driving from all the way down in the like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if you guys want to play, that's fine. Or if you don't want to
so
play, we can
me
swap
and-
out. Okay.
Ellen just went out.
Can we swap? Okay.
I'll commentate. Because you guys are definitely not commentating at all.
Well, it's too early. It's too early.
Glen, this is the quietest I've ever seen Glen ever. He's so quiet. Hello, Alan. Thanks for pooping on my poison.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was horrible. It was the worst poison I've ever seen.
Ever in
That
the
was,
world.
yeah. Even worse than
Worse than above average, Tim.
yeah,
Yeah.
worse than above average. Wait, Who's that? I don't know who that is.
No, he played last night and everyone was giving him shit because he just did like Love Me Tender over and over again. And he did, well, it was pretty amazing.
Did he lose?
No, he won.
He won?
He beat this dude, he did Love Me Tender to throw, Love Me Tender to throw, Love Me Tender to throw. Here, I think I'm,
Oh, he did.
and then he did like, he had like no health and he did Love Me Tender and he just raw ultra after it and he won like.
And it worked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was amazingly terrible.
So he just basically played roulette.
Yes. He played Poison Roulette.
Well, what time do you plan on closing up shop?
I was thinking around 7 or so. So I mean, if Luger's in the area, he's welcome to stop by. I just.
He probably has an 8 left.
Okay. Is he work late or something?
Yeah. I mean, he just gets off work.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Luger wants to play some games. I guess he wants to level up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, Luger just got back from Frosty Frosting, right?
Yep.
And he got second.
Yes.
So in the grand finals,
Yeah.
Wolfkrone was his opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfkrone was his opponent, and Wolfkrone in the first set played Poison.
Okay. Which I knew he's been like using, right, for a while now.
Yeah, but I mean, Wolfkrone's Viper is really good, but his Poison is not that good.
Okay.
Not that good. His like the way he plays him, or the way he plays Poison is not. He's not utilizing like a lot of her good stuff. Like for example, he doesn't backdash. Like not saying not saying you can just abuse it, but her backdash is really good. But
It's pretty abusable.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's an abusable move.
No. I mean, yeah. No. It is kind of like, but you never want to just keep doing something over and over again.
Right.
But he never used it the way like to confuse his opponents at all.
Which is surprising since like he's a Viper player that plays like a Viper and always does something on Wake. You know, like
Yeah.
it's surprising to me that he wouldn't spam that move.
Right. Like he basically just played her very like simply. Like it was just a very simple.
Basic zoning.
Yeah, it was very simple. And
Did you? Oh, hang on. Did you hit it? I was talking to Alan. Did you hit the combo? Oh, okay. Okay.
But whenever they were playing that match, I picked up Poison for a while, and I played Luger often in that matchup. We played for a good while.
What?
And as he was playing it, I was like, you know what? Luger, you know this matchup. You're not going to lose to this match. And
Well-
he played it well. He played that matchup well.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me that Luger, even if he didn't know the matchup, if he, as a player, would be just good against Poison. Just because of the way he plays the game.
No. When we first played the matchup,
It was bad.
yeah, like I would win like a lot.
I think a lot of people were confused by Poison when she came out. I don't know. I thought she was pretty intuitive, I thought, initially, because, like, to me, that's why I liked her. Like, I played Poison more than I played Oni, like, for probably the first month of Ultra, you know? Because I just thought she was neat. And, like, it's kind of like a Shoto. She's got, like, a better farther medium kick, but it's worse, too, because it's slower, you know? And like,
it's negative, like, 8 on block or
yeah,
something.
yeah. So like she's got a space, but then like she's got a good DP. She has really good fireballs. She has good normals, and like she's got that amazing backdash. And what I really like is her overhead, just because it's like, you know, I mean it's -10 or whatever, but it's like 12 active frames, so you can make it, or it's like -6, so you can make it like +6 or 8 if you do it meaty, and it's really easy to link after. So I think she's pretty neat.
Yeah, but so here's the problem with Poison is her crouching medium kick is actually not that good.
Okay.
So like when you're doing like a block string and you, let's say you end it with like crouching medium kicks, which is what most Poison players do. They'll do like crouching medium kick into fireball, crouching medium kick into like the love me tender. You know, they'll but you have to cancel it because it's the negative, like it's so negative
that if you don't cancel it, you might get punished.
Yeah. So a lot of her cancels have gaps in between.
Okay.
So you can just block it and then match something else.
And
like with depending on your character.
right. I think -8 though. I mean, it's safe enough that if you're at the right range, a lot of characters probably can't punish it. But if you're playing someone like Seth or maybe Ibuki or someone, or like I guess maybe like Camy Super or Chun Super,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
Camy
stuff like
Super
that can
or-
punish it.
Which is why a lot of people cancel it into the Love Me Tender to try to get over whatever.
The punish is,
Yeah,
so
the
that if they get
punish.
hit, it's like an air reset instead of something
Yeah.
else. Which wouldn't work on like an Ultra per se, but it might work on other things, yeah. I think though, I mean, I think she went from, like when the game came out, people said she was terrible, which I was like, I think this character is really good. And then when people figured out that she was good, they said she was like best. And I think she went from being like totally underrated to being totally overrated in the span of like 2 weeks or whatever it was when like Shen played her at I don't remember what tournament it was.
She definitely has a lot of good matchups, but she has a couple bad ones.
Yeah, I agree. Where do you put her now after the Ultra changes?
She got a
50 health loss, nerf, yeah. And she got better EXDP, which I think is really good.
Yeah.
And they fixed her, well, quote-unquote fixed. They made her dumb hurt box that makes certain combos whiff less dumb. They still whiff from, like, ranges they shouldn't, but they don't whiff at point blank anymore, which is nice. So I think those were her only major changes. I'm not sure what else she got other than that.
I don't know where. I mean,
I think she's
I don't
like-
think she's top 5. Anyway.
I don't- oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like,
No
because
way.
people were saying she was top 5. I don't think she's top 5.
I don't even think she was top 5 when she was good. Did you think she was that good? Because I never did.
She's good against a lot of characters. How
Yeah.
about that? Like,
Yeah. I think
so
she's got a
it
really
makes-
good spread.
Yeah, like, so it kind of looks like, oh wow, she's really good because she can beat a lot of characters in the game. But
I think she's like a very neutral character as far as her matchups go. Like, they don't normally sway very much below a little bit a disadvantage or a little bit advantage. And I think that was more true before the patch, where some of them were a little bit more advantageous, but like, I don't think she has any... I can't think of a matchup that is like totally bad for her. I mean, her worst matchups are just slight disadvantages, you know? And I think that's why she's really good, but I also think that's why she's not, like, definitely top tier.
you're just uppercutting now.
All the uppercuts in the world. Oh, the Daigo special. Dankster Dave cracking before our very eyes. DP after
How many
DP.
people are watching this stream?
Oh, probably not very many because it's the first day of Wednesday. Let me pull it up here. Anybody have a number for me faster than I can pull it up since I don't have the dashboard open? If you do, let me know. Probably like 10. I usually get like 30 to 50 or so weekly for the hour, but I have no idea today. Assuming Twitch actually loads my... Well, apparently it thinks I'm offline, so it's not going to tell me. Oh, Tar, the heartless bitch. I don't know why Twitch even... 11, it kind of came up. Thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I figured it was like 10 or so. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get all the people who normally come to my usual Thursday weekly or whatever. And glorious 60 FPS. Yeah, well, it's nice because now that I'm not streaming while I play online, I can use my entire internet connection for the quality of the stream.
Oh, nice.
And so yeah, we get full quality, full frame rate.
Oh, 60 frames per second?
Yep, 60 FPS and 720. So yeah, it looks really awesome. But yeah, anyway, so guys, like I said, just please make sure to let everybody know because we did switch to Wednesday, and I know that's going to be kind of daunting for people for a little while. But hopefully we'll start to pick up our regulars again and go from there. Speaking of, I'm going to go back to full screen. Kind of left it on there while I was talking with Alan. Now that we're focusing on the match, we can see the end of Dankster Dave Part 2. Oh my god! He's done. Alright, I'm getting in. My turn versus Glen.
So what was going through your mind when you were playing that matchup? What were you thinking? Just
I wish I wasn't so terrible.
That's what you were thinking the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no. The first match was fine.
Okay.
The first match was fine.
Okay.
And then the second match.
Yeah.
Well, the first match was fine until the ending, when he just did a really obvious fireball bait, and I'm like, no, I gotta get this Ultra 2 finish Even though I could kill you with like a step kick, I gotta finish this with Ultra 2.
So, you're saying you got cocky.
I just try to do something cool. I don't know if I call
Okay,
it
so-
cocky. More like, I'm
Okay.
gonna go in, because that sounds way more fun than just chilling for 20
Right.
seconds.
Okay, so you're just playing with your food.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
agree with that, yeah. It was a bad decision.
Okay,
It was
interesting.
totally my fault. But after that, I'm just like, man, I'm a little upset. And then, like, the second match, it was, like, even more upset. And then by the third match, like, nothing I'm even doing is working. And it's just, yeah.
So it was just the downhill. It was just the
Yeah,
downhill.
it was.
slope.
It
Okay.
was. It started off fine.
Yeah,
I
it was just
should've
a
won the
snowball
first game.
effect, you know. Okay.
For sure.
I see. Let's see this matchup. Oh.
I don't know how they did
Oh,
combo.
good reset. No combos.
No one has combos tonight.
Yeah,
Unless they're
I-
playing against me.
Oh,
Like,
good.
oh, that option select. That option select is dumb as
Yeah.
fuck. Why can his heavy punch catch
Wow.
back dashes and turn into 10 trillion damage?
Wow.
He used that against me and I just died.
Okay.
I'm just like, what? Oh, the empty jump. That was a good placement.
Oh, you should
The
have
no
had that combo.
combo.
Wow.
See, this got really boring really quick. Because if I was playing, I would have jumped at him like 9 times trying to finish out the land. Easily 9 times.
Oh, did that work?
yeah.
Yes, it did. Dude, you know what? Will said do not jump. He said do not jump, or I will just air demon you. Do not jump.
Spider Power Ranger only.
Yeah, you know what?
The spider over
Will
is real.
is making a statement.
I don't know how that happened.
It's scrolling.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's all
Let's
good.
see. Let's see if Glen learns his lesson. But Will does
That
not
only
whip
looks-
punish at all, so he can just but he has anti-airs though. Yeah, he has.
Critical live feed of all my errors.
Okay, but maybe Glen downloaded him. No. Oh, nice combo. Oh, that works even from crouching.
Right? That's what I was saying.
It's because it's first hit.
It's because
Oh,
Oni's,
'cause of- first
Oni's
hit.
the best character in the game.
See,
It's because Oni's
first
the best
hit. Oni is the only character that has that. First hit, hurricane kick combos.
Because he's the best show.
Okay,
Look how much
yeah.
damage he
The only
does.
reason I even got to the game is because I missed the
You don't agree?
See what Will just did there? He did a wake up ultra.
And he lost.
He knew it was gonna work. He was just
Wake up
praying.
Ultra's a good
He was
option.
just praying.
Don't tell me wake up option is not a good option. It's totally a good option.
I mean, you know, if you don't think you can win, yeah. See, Glen says that doesn't work. Don't try. Oh, but no conversion. Just do it. Nike. Jump! Oh! Oh, okay. Here's an ultra back.
Anyways. I feel like he did the option that should have beat Koga's attack, and then he got hit with Ultra.
Oh, wow, I like that, I like that.
That's gonna do a little bit of damage. Not all of the damage. But it might be enough.
Oh, wow.
Oni's like, oh, did
Oh,
I
no!
Oni's
It's
like,
over, it's over, it's over. It's over. Will said, do not
Look how
do dumb
flashy
things
that
against
combo.
me.
Look how flashy that combo
Do
is.
not, I'm not an idiot, Will says. I will punish you hard.
I think
That wasn't a compliment. Don't get me wrong. Do not mistake.
What Will's saying is, I can wake up Ultra. You can't
Yeah.
wake up Ultra against me.
Oh, nice impact. Oh, good. Oh, nice
This is
reaction.
Is he gonna get? Okay.
No. I mean, it's still
Ooh,
pretty decent
that
damage
did
though.
good damage, for sure.
Okay, you know what?
Nope.
No punish though. And no punish there either.
The scrambles.
And
The
he just gets hit.
scrambles.
And he just gets hit. So Will, he says, you know what? I will not punish you because I'm not good at this game.
Oh man. Well, what happened there? Is he tied? That was tied up, right?
Yeah, well,
That
what
was
happened?
tied
You know what? What
Just
was
up.
going through your head?
Buttons were the wrong buttons. I think that's all there was to that.
Okay, I agree.
Oh,
Instant stops.
alright, good uppercut. See, I really like that. I really like that option select. Okay.
Because it's busted.
No, yeah, it's really good, and you get a really nice combo
no,
after
you
it.
you should get a punish though if you read someone's gonna backdash. If I'm playing
Yeah,
kid,
I mean,
I'm like,
something
oh yeah, I read
that-
your backdash, I
like
get a
something
sweep.
that good. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's really
awesome.
good. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Okay.
I can't whip punish Alan!
Okay,
One
so
out of every 10 attempts, I
so Will did say, okay, Will can whip punish. It is possible. He has the capabilities to whip punish. Oh. Oh, what?
The stomp anti-air was a questionable choice.
That was. No! No! Why would you? Okay. See, not focus attack that he just did right there. I don't know why
I
he
just
did it.
I just remember Will talking about all the DPs I did. All the whiff DPs I had.
You know,
He just had like 10 of them this whole game. This is one right. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that-
Everybody whipping it away. Meanwhile, Alan's like at 100% on hitting reversals.
oh, good.
Slow fireballs.
Decent throw. I mean, no, that was interesting.
That was
Okay.
a very weird option.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, I thought that was
Front.
gonna...
The reset into the.
Oh, was that a punish?
It was a punish.
Oh, -6. So,
I
Will...
like what he was going for there. You know, he could have done ultra, but he went for the reset so you get the more damage. He had momentum there.
Well, I didn't get, yeah, I got
He
the
needed the
fucked up
comeback.
Nazi too, so I couldn't ultra after it.
Oh, okay, so you could have done ultra there.
So what's the score right now? 2-1?
2-1.
Yeah. Oh, nice air there. Nice air there.
Oh, punching in the face.
Good focus breaker.
Jump in front.
Yeah, those jump-ins, you know, I would just uppercut them.
You got
You guys tried it, now it didn't autocorrect. Yeah, it didn't autocorrect. I don't know what the time was.
Yeah, see,
I got now reversal and still didn't autocorrect.
yeah, you just gotta be better at auto-correcting it.
Okay.
There's gotta be a better combo after a counter hit crouching medium punch.
Yeah, he's gotten that a few times. I think he's gotten that.
Sweet, yeah, no.
He's gotten that. One time he went for that whip.
Oh,
so it might have just been the range.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ryu's jumping setup.
Tony's fatter than most should have.
Reset said burn 3 bars and get punished.
Oh,
But that.
nice.
Okay, that works. The overhead
Was that-
stomp.
is that overhead?
The overhead stomp. The EX is overhead.
Oh, good. I really like that.
The twirly whirly. Good adjustments by adjustments. It's pretty even though. Fireballs have done 6,000 chip damage. A reversal.
He says you can take one of my fireballs, but not two of them.
His fist, Oni's fist was not enough. Stop that red fireball.
Oh, that was good back there.
Started off like I thought it was gonna work out for you.
Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't hit you. Because I mean, I'm not getting reversal, you know what I mean? So hypothetically, that should.
Yeah, the autocorrect should work.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot actually against good move setup. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I can do because if I reversal, it definitely will work. You know?
I feel like the same thing happens when I do Ken, but Ken also has 4-frame anti-reversal, you know.
Right.
But
Oh, hello.
we switched to that.
We switched, so Alan is back on the setup.
This is not a remake.
See, that's why I did an uppercut when. That's why I did an uppercut when he did it, because I knew that was gonna happen. Now he lost. I knows to block that.
Oh yeah, I gotta play with these buttons.
Man, I feel like Will knows when the air hurricane kick. It always lands. Every time he does it,
right.
I'm always expecting a whiff, but it always hits.
I know it
always hits.
And you can never anti-air with normal. It seems like if you try to do a normal, it'll just fucking win, and it never whiffs. It's really weird.
That was punished. That's he's -16 after that, or somewhere close to it, the double digits.
After what, the hop?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the hop.
Now that Alan knows, hopefully he'll punish those. Oh, frame traps. Oh no, what a punish.
This Ryu is doing too many Ryu things. There's too many Ryu things and they're all working. Okay, good punish.
Oh, he says, no worries, I've got EXDP, 18 frames of invulnerability to back me up on any mix-up Oni's gonna do. First.
Game one.
That was the 7th game. You guys played 5 too many. Oh, he don't. Standing jabbed? Is this CVS 2?
This. The Ryu fireballs are so perfectly placed right now.
I think it's harder than because his normal is just perfectly bad.
Oh, auto core rizzles. My stream nizzles.
Everything's working right now.
Oh man, what a max punish damage. He's been going to maximum punishment.
Guys, remember when we were talking about how bad I was doing? Remember when we were talking about
Bronx
how bad
is
I was
taking
doing?
Alan to the top.
This is my favorite. This Oni looks like a spider, but he's going down like an insect. Okay, that.
Alright, we got some fireballs here and there. But Alan is really good at closing in the
He
gap.
has no fear now.
Oh, I think he could have got something from that. With counter hit step kick, yeah. Ooh. I don't know if he was trying to do autocorrect DP there.
Okay. Ooh, it works.
Oh, he did that! Oh my!
What?
He tried to ume shore you.
Yeah, he went for it.
He said, I gotta go for it. I had to go for it.
Sometimes you just have to go for it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, good jump in. Oh, this is gonna do a lot. Nope, never mind.
Oh,
no, never mind.
Big reset.
He's gonna get
Ow.
stunned in one more hit.
Yeah, he thought that was
Nope,
the
never
overhead.
mind.
Come back.
Oh!
Come back.
The
It's
comeback?
not real. Is it real?
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's a move. It always wins, never loses.
Ryu was too close. He was too close. He couldn't jump. You saw him walk back, but he couldn't jump.
Okay. So there's Oni, the spider Oni is not going down with that fight.
Oh. Who did it?
Okay, the cross-up missed, but he still got the punch though. So many pokes! All the pokes were winning.
There we go.
DP works. I
The
don't even know-
Ume Shore
I don't
you
even know
could.
what happened.
Oh no. Oh no. Dun 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 dun.
It's not gonna happen.
I had a.
Too
I
soon.
see the thing.
You did it too
I
soon.
felt like
Too
Alan
soon.
should have known the DP was
The
coming.
dream is dead.
Cause Oni's DP
For sure.
is that good. His EX.
Yeah.
Like even on block, Ryu would have lost. So I felt like
Oh, the
he should have
jump in.
backed that. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, the
And he
drop.
dropped the
The
combo.
drop.
Oh, he got the autocorrect.
Oh my. Yeah, this Oni's going off right now. Okay. Okay.
Duh, 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 duh.
Do you want to do it again? Oh no.
No.
Okay.
I'll do it anyway. Duh, 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 duh. Oh, wait. Oh my god. I did the song right as KO popped up. That was a bad look. My bad, stream. Bad
Okay,
look.
Okay, bring it back. 2 straight. I'm loving
All right.
Spider Oni
Two,
right now.
2-2.
We got
2-2.
game 3. Is Alan gonna go down for the first time? I wanna see it. I wanna see the Spider Oni. Oh! It always hits. Okay, empty jump.
Oh!
Ugh.
Well, I know that far standing fierce from Oni is -9. But I don't know if Ryu.
You're so far away and it pushes you. I don't even
Yeah,
think most people can punish it.
I think it's 9 because Camy's Reversal Ultra can't punish it, and hers is 10 frame startup.
Oh. Well, how did he even get that uppercut from that range? And he just, what is going on? There's too much style. Okay, I'm gonna not do it because it's animation.
The PR Rock?
Alan was styling too hard.
Oh!
Oh! The hard punch, the fierce to fierce was a good idea, but the fierce to fierce to fierce?
Yeah,
That's
the double
questionable.
fierce was good. The triple fierce.
That comeback was
no.
almost the realest thing ever. Well, that was definitely the best round of the night. That round was hype.
That was a good set. Yeah, that was a good
hop
set.
back in.
I don't think I've ever played Ryu. Have we? Okay. Okay, it's been a spell. It's been a
So
spell.
back in 2012 version, he's saying.
Back in AE 2012 when I could do stomp to stomp to stomp to stomp. Hope you guys enjoyed that set. I had a hell of a time just now. That was really fun. Oh, thanks. Plugging Dankster Dave back in. Take a whooping from Mr. Allen. The Ryu setup? Oh yeah. They like your little cute Ryu.
Oh, the focus attack,
Shenaniganry.
boom, hurricane kick.
Yeah. That was so sick. I knew it was coming as soon as he jumped and I was in focus crumple state. I was like, something fucking weird's gonna happen. I don't wanna block this. It's so scary.
Shit.
Is it just neutral jump Tatsu after it? Okay. That's sick.
Oh
That's sick.
no, he's going full main.
Shit. Alright, full screen, children. It's time for
He's going full main
this is
character.
The main. Alright, have you played Ibuki against Dave yet? Because I think you should. If you haven't. You should play Ibuki against Dave after this.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to, it's your call. But I don't think he's ever played a good Ibuki before. Like, he's played a good Camy. You know, I mean, Alan's Camy is amazing, but everyone's gotten blown up by a good Camy before. Not everyone has had the pleasure of a real Ibuki.
Alright.
4 dudes, 2 controllers.
I'll have to use my stick then, since I got the select planks
Oh, okay.
for the jabs.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you can play whoever you want. I think people would probably enjoy that. It's something they haven't probably seen. And I would like to zoom the cam in on Dave's face during the match.
First knockdown. Alright, camera zoom.
Dave's looking pretty good here, though. I think he actually has better footsies than I do. And,
Oh no!
yeah, the problem is usually the combos or the matchup knowledge more so than anything. Here we go, big-ass Camy combos. Peaceful praying that your stick doesn't stop working on stream.
Oh, Peaceful's on there?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
The stick is still in good
condition.
condition.
Now that I'm back in the driver's seat, by the way, guys, is everyone's are the mics good? Do we need any adjustments? Is the game audio good? Let me know. It seems like everything's good. Everybody's been saying it's good. Thank you for the advice. Spam more Hadokens, Alex Toma 741. I'll work on that, I guess. Oh my God, these Camy links.
Oh!
Oh, he's got the setup, though.
Okay.
This is the grab, but we didn't do it.
Only light kick hurricane?
I like it for the grab reset every now and then, but he didn't go for it, so then I was confused. Maybe he was trying to bait. Ooh! Thanks to Dave! Staying even.
Uh-oh. Alright.
All these frame traps. Seriously, guys, like, look at these frame traps. It doesn't really matter what character Alan's playing. He just has, like, the most ridiculous walk-forward frame traps. Max are good. Thanks, Larry. Sweet. Glad to hear it. Oh, we got the punish? Yep, we got it. Straight back into the corner. All that damage. That's it.
I'm surprised he's not going for the unblockables against the Shoto.
Do they still work the same way as they did before? It's just
Yes.
that you can delay them?
Yes,
But
as
they're
long
still
as,
there?
as long as you don't if you don't delay get up, the setup is completely the same.
Okay. The Able? Alright, I'll bring the Able in. I do need to keep working on the Able. Oh, nice crumple there from Dankster Dave. Just gets the sweep punish. But he's got some good momentum going here. Oh, the target combo. Working on a stun, possibly. There it is. He might get a perfect. We're gonna see.
He got it.
Damn!
Ooh.
Double danks to Dave. Let's go. I feel like Alan's gonna respond with a quadruple perfecto shun pukyaku to the face.
Oh,
no,
never
the
mind.
dream is dead. Alan, you're already
It's
the worst
already
player.
done.
You're the worst player now, Alan. Damn. Nice DP from Dankster Dave. Oh my god! Just doing it! Camy's got that 5-frame DP, has a hard time correcting some of these. Well, the Fireball FADC. Fishing for something, catches the focus, no crumple! Nice throw tech from Alan.
Oh!
Thunder kicks! Oh no! Maximum punishment dojo!
Maximum punishment.
Oh my god, that hurts so bad.
Camy literally.
Oh, but he gets the DP! Wow, good stuff. Thanks, Dave. 1-1.
Camy took Ken to the top, literally.
Taking it to the top.
Looks like Ken brought his fight stick or fight pad ready. Shoutouts to Bronx, even though I know he's streaming right now.
Oh, is he streaming now? He
Yes.
pretty much is always streaming anymore. Is that like all he does?
Yes.
That's his full-time go-to? That's awesome.
Well, from what I heard, that's how he makes his income at the current moment.
That's okay.
So he has to like be on there.
That's good though. I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
I've stopped by a couple times. He's got a pretty good crowd of people that hang out with him in there. Well, we don't get the ultra. But we do have a throw. What's the setup?
I'm surprised Alan's not
Oh,
doing.
the low! But he drops his DP and he's gonna die.
I'm surprised Alan's not doing the delay wake up setup that he's been telling me about.
Zigman's saying that Bronx is offline. He's just rehosting NYC Furby.
Oh. Then my mistake, y'alls.
Oh, nice. I love the EX trade. I find that it's really not worth it for Ken to do the EX when he gets the air reset, or the trade rather. Because it's like, for one bar, that's so much damage, and he doesn't normally spend his meter on, you know, extending stuff as much as other characters. Oh, Alan could have supered there. He decides to let Dave live to see another day. Will it haunt him in his dreams? It will not. Yeah, he's saying he just got off.
Oh, okay.
So I guess he was on earlier. That's 2-1 now.
I like the top hat. Is it a top hat?
I think it's I don't know what you call it. I guess you would call it a top hat. It's weird to me though that Camy isn't a real animal. She just has like some ears. Like almost every other costume, you basically have like a full animal costume, and she just has like some ears and a tail. He mostly still looks like a person.
Is she supposed to be a fox?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a fox. Tell me about the dive kicks in Ultra, by the way, because Mondomol was telling me they're a lot less safe now.
Yes.
So is it like if it's above knee height or something you can DP, or is it not that unsafe, or like I don't know how unsafe they are.
If it's below knee level, she's fairly safe. But anything higher than that, you can be thrown.
Okay, so like -3 at the knee or waist or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Damn. Fuck yo step kick. Eat this ultra. Oh, nice DP.
Eat that EXDP.
Oh, now we're back to neutral. It's very tense. Oh,
Oh.
Alan misses EX through the fireball, but he gets a throw. Pretty sure that stand medium kick was supposed to be EX cannon. Nice anti-air. That is such a nice anti-air for Camy, that close stand hard punch. Resets him into a mix-up. Really good. Wow, these step kicks and low mediums. Alan doesn't care though, he's out of the corner and everything's over. No combos from Dankster Dave. Oh, but he DP's out of the reset. Good stuff, DP's him again. We're gonna see an ultra with a counter hit. In yo dick, Camy! Damn!
I feel like we're gonna see a rebuttal ultra.
We may. Oh no!
No, we may not. We may.
Oh! I like it. Good stuff there. She does have a giant tail stack. Yeah, I think it's a fox though. I don't know what else it would be besides a fox.
A jackal.
Wow, these combos. Thanks, Dave. Already almost at 50%. Stuck in the corner. No combo off the trade, but he's got to be close to stun now. DP gets him out of there.
Oh,
no.
whip the throw.
Oh no.
He tried to do something after the EX dive kick, but that's still plus a bajillion.
Yup. Okay, we just get
Oh.
the ultra. No in yo dick this time, but still pretty respectable damage and a setup. He goes low. Allen doesn't bite. Nice overhead to thunder kick. Oh, he gets the cross up, but he didn't have confidence in his cross up, and he went for a grab, and that's gonna spell the end of Dankster Dave. That was a good set though.
You get to stay on.
Yeah, you're staying on, dude. You're playing the Ibuki now. I do think that speaks volumes, though, about how good your footsie game is compared to how bad the problems you have are. Like, with things. Like, you have, like, I feel like the hardest part of this game on a better lockdown than anyone ever does, like, when they're, like, still working on things. Which I think is really good. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the gray one. Or, no, you're right, I'm dumb. You know your own stick. Alan knows which stick is his. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Expanding Man. Appreciate it. Enjoy your USA versus Chile football. My sister actually lives over there, by the way.
Wins Marvel.
Wins.
Never.
Did we get a real wins Marvel? We did. Yeah, never. I don't understand, like, I mean, high-level Marvel, I guess, is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it doesn't surprise me that, like, the scenes are not doing so well. It just seems like a very hard game to get into, like, with the way the game plays, you know?
I think maybe at the highest levels, like, people that are lower level just don't think they can.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, it's hard to get new people into the game because
Yeah,
it's so
'cause-
punishing. Is this
yeah.
real? I thought you guys were doing button checks. I guess we're going. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think it's really discouraging to new players, so it's not surprising to me that the scene would be, you know, quote unquote dying. I think that's a big thing this game does really well.
Yeah.
You know, and it still manages to have some really high level stuff at the same time, which is great. Glen with those cheater buttons.
No whiff punishes on the step kick, so.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. I think he's kind of feeling them out. Thanks, Dave. So far, doing a pretty good job of blocking these Ibuki setups. Can he do it a fifth time, though? Yes, he can. Oh, nice anti-air from Glen. Into the juggle state, into the DP. You I'll leave it on this one for you, then. Uh-oh. Everything's terrible.
Was that me or you?
I don't think it was me.
Well, you're player one.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah,
It was you.
Ha!
Lol.
I was
I
like,
don't know
what?
how that happened.
Wait, no, but if you go to that menu, doesn't it always do player one? Hit it on yours right now. No. Hit the Xbox button, and then back out. Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, I don't know. You
It
don't.
might have been you. It might have been you.
You never know. You never know who it is. Yeah.
It might have
When
been
it's when it's the home button, it always does player one pause. Oh my god. Alright. Those precious 7 seconds out of the way.
Hard to surprise good players and not good enough to set them up. Easy to play, hard to master. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's talking about Marvel.
It sounds like he's talking about this game. Easy to play, hard to master. I think I would put this game. No. I think Marvel's hard to play, hard to master. It's easy.
Easy
like,
to play, hard to master.
Still.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Marvel maybe is easier in some people's eyes. I actually hear that a lot because they think the chains are easier and stuff. Personally, I think it's harder because you have to do so many extensive combos and everything is so like setup oriented. But I guess it becomes preferential at that point. I don't know. Do you think this game's harder to play at a base level than Marvel? Like at an entry level?
No, I think
it's
it's
a lot
easy.
easier.
I think it's easier than, or no, I don't know. No. Marvel's pretty easy to play at a beginner level because with that, like, people, they focus more on the combos than Marvel because it's so easy. It's just like dial-up combos and a couple like motions here and there. Unless you're playing like Zero.
I think you're like totally right for a lot of people. I just have a hard time like personally because to me that's harder. But I know a lot of people who can't do like they can't space in this game. They can't just hit hard punch with dial or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But they can do these sequences, which is really foreign to me, but I do think there is like these setups. I do think there is a pretty big set of people who do find that easier.
Yeah. But also like with Marvel though, the reason why I quit the game, I used to play the game, but I quit just because there's a lot of things that I didn't like about it. Like in this game, you know, like if I lose in this game, you know, like there's a lot of times where I can think like, oh, good stuff.
Right.
But in let's say Marvel, there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh, you got lucky because you got lucky with the hit. You know, once you got that hit, like I was dead.
It feels very luck-based in a lot of ways, or at least, if not luck-based, a bit random because of the nature of the mix-ups and stuff. You know?
Well, like the good players are really good about not getting hit.
That's true.
The thing, like there's a lot of fundamentals. Like
it's not to say there's no skill in it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like though, whenever you say like if you say the game has a lot of like luck in it,
which certain situations have luck.
Yeah, and I think people a lot of times who play the game get initially defensive about that, but it's not like, I mean, you can't take away from this Glen Ibuki. You can't take away from the top players. I mean,
oh yeah. No, yeah.
But you also, I feel like at the same time, you can't argue the fact that the game has bullshit. You know,
but
it has bullshit.
But at those high levels, you know, like let's say you have Justin Wong playing Chris G or something, right? Like there's situations like those. It comes down to a lot of scramble situations for them to actually get the hit, and like. In those situations, once, you know, it could have been a toss-up on who got that initial hit, and then it's like, it's over. But in this game, you know, like...
There are more opportunities for you to express yourself in this game.
Right,
because you don't make one difference or get punished for one thing and then die, you know, which I think is really important. I think a lot of people want there to be more long combos and more damage, but I think the concept of turns, which like Ono and like Combo Fiend and Seth Killian, all the people who work in this game, they talk about how many turns you get. I think that's really important because that's what allows you as a good player to make adjustments and always be consistent, and it's what allows you as a new player to play the game. I think it interestingly works both ways, where it helps new players feel like they have more of an opportunity to keep playing because they're not dead instantly, and it helps good players capitalize on the things that they know. Which it's one I obviously have a hard on for this game. I really do like Street Fighter 4 a lot.
Yeah, Street Fighter, I like it too. Yeah. You know, there's some haters, but
I find most of the things people complain about though in this game are really preferential. Like they're things like I don't like fireballs. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, okay, but that's just kind of your preference. It's not really anything with, you know. There are some legitimate ones though. I think like one of the biggest ones is like the plinking system and the option select system. I don't think they're at face value bad, but I also think they're indicative of, I don't want to say problems, but I think there's a better way you could design it. But obviously they didn't really intend plinking. You know, it's just a side effect of the negative edging system.
I don't know if
I don't run that back, David. No, okay.
I don't know if plinking was a side effect of the negative edge system, because negative edge has existed in Street Fighter
but not in tandem with the input priority, right? With like the leniency of it.
Oh yeah. Well,
couldn't you negative edge like during specials but not during normals? Isn't that the difference?
Specials are not normal.
Like you can negative edge if you did like a Shoryuken, but you can. But like in this game, you can't. Like it does read.
You can't negative edge a jab or like a roundhouse.
You can if it reads the negative edge. It doesn't input the jab, but it reads the button, which is why plinking works. You know. And in the previous games, didn't it not negative edge at all? Like in this game.
No. Negative edge always existed in Street Fighter.
Even in Street Fighter 2 for normals, not just specials.
Yeah. Even like not normals. No. Like only specials.
So that's okay. So like obviously you can't like negative edge a jab actually, right? Because like you hold jab and then let it go, a jab doesn't come out.
Yeah.
But the game knows when you release the jab, and it knows that the jab release is a lower priority than the press of something else, which is like why the plinking works. But didn't that interaction not exist before?
No, that's not why plinking works.
Okay.
Plinking works just because of the leniency of, like, they just thought that people aren't really consistent with their button presses or their motions. Like, for a DP, if you just do the DP motion and then you press the punch, like, maybe a split second later, you're gonna get the DP. But in the older Street Fighter games, you have to do the DP and the punch button
simultaneously.
Simultaneously, or it's it's not gonna come out. You can't just do DP motion, wait a split second, punch.
Yeah.
So it's geared more towards the players that they don't think it's just easier.
I think there's a certain level. I think frame perfect anything. I don't think that helps anyone out, even at the high level. I think it's kind of silly because all it does is discourage new players. But before we get too derailed, isn't that though why plinking works in this game? Because of input leniency plus negative edging? Because the way I understand it is that when you release Light Punch, the reason you stagger it is that you're hitting Medium Punch at the same time that you're releasing Light Punch, which
no, you're not releasing Light Punch. You don't have to release Light Punch to Plink. You can just press Medium Punch and then press Light Punch like immediately after. Like a frame after, and then that's the Plink.
So it's just the press down.
It's just a press down.
So you're pressing. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, because you do the medium first.
Yeah.
Then you do the light. No, but then it's the release of the medium, isn't it?
No, you don't have to release a medium.
You don't have to release.
You don't have to release any.
So if you just held, like, if I did Plink, Light Punch, and Medium Punch,
and
I held both of them, it would
still Plink. Yeah.
Okay.
It would still Plink.
So that's just the leniency and the button priority.
Yeah,
and not,
it's just
and
the
not
leniency of it has nothing to do
leniency
with
and button priority, not leniency and negative edging.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I thought you had to release it.
No, yeah.
I've only been plinking for about 6 months because I played on pad and I never did it. So more than 6, I guess. It's probably about 8 or 9 that I've been on stick now.
I would have liked to have seen you in training mode before you started plinking, because like your button presses are just like one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like like.
Honestly, my inputs, I remember when I first picked up this game, I was really nervous, like when I started streaming.
Yeah.
When I would do like online replays of myself with the inputs, I was like, man, maybe everyone will make fun of me because I play on a pad and they'll complain about how messy my inputs are. But my inputs are like way messier on stick because you plink everything.
Oh, yeah.
So like every press is like multiple buttons.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not messy. It's
the directions are cleaner though. I mean, because the stick is cleaner than the pad.
Yeah,
like,
but
my attack buttons are messier.
It's messier, but it's actually kind of beautiful in a way. It's kind of beautiful. It's like art.
The Art of Plinking by Alan Sun.
Yeah, like if you don't plink and I see your button presses, it kind of looks like a child like pressing like just random one buttons, like this.
So wait. No, do you think? Because this is I feel very strongly about this, but I'm curious what do you think that the game needs plinking, or that plinking is good, or do you think that it should be just innately hard, David? Or do you think it should just...
So do I think plinking should be a part of the game?
Do you think plinking... Okay, I guess it's there's pretty much 3 ways you can go. Do you think the game should just be harder like Street Fighter 2? Do you think the game should be as it is now with plinking? Or do you think Link should just be easier and there shouldn't be plinking? Because I have some examples from other games I'd like to throw your way as part of this conversation.
I don't mind plinking at all. I mean,
I don't mind it, but I mean in an ideal world, if you design the game, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing. It's not an abusive system. It's not imbalanced. But from an ideal standpoint.
So I mean, back in the older Street Fighters, instead of plinking, players just double tap. They double tap their buttons. So. I mean, plinking just makes it easier. I don't mind it, because in a way, since it is easier, it makes the game more about your mind as opposed to execution.
Yes.
So
okay, you kind of straddled the fence of the 2 camps, and I think they're both really interesting. But I think the biggest thing is that it should be more about what you are thinking of doing and when you do those things than it is how you do them.
Right,
which was a big part of what this game was designed on. Seth Killian talked about that when he was basically in Combo Fiend's job all the time, where he'd say, it's not interesting that they performed a DP. It's interesting that they decided to DP when they decided to DP.
I mean, but things can't be too easy, I wouldn't want one button DP, that kind of stuff.
Well, there's a point where I think there's a middle ground where practicality of the reaction time balances out with it being easy. So if it's too easy, then you can always do something 100% of the time. You can always DP no matter what every single time.
Right.
And then that's bad and damaging, because then there's no room for expression. And if it's too hard, there's no room for expression because no one will want to pick up the game because it's too hard. I think this game does do a really good job. A really good job of balancing out that. I think though. Personally, I think it could be slided a little bit on the easier side than it is, even still. And I think a lot of people are hesitant to that because they're old school fighting game players,
Yeah.
But I think it could be a little bit easier. I think it's dangerous if you go too easy. I think you're totally right. But the other part of that what I really want to ask you about plinking, just your thoughts on, is I played Smash a lot, and there's a mechanic in Smash. I'm not going to talk about wave dashing. Everyone thinks that. I'm going to talk about L canceling. So L canceling is a mechanic in Melee where basically every time you do an aerial, so in that game you can do full hop or short hops, basically everyone in the game is a short hop. And if you do an aerial when you land, basically you hit L's, and the move has almost no lag when you hit the ground. So basically, it's not really a glitch they did intend it, but basically you hit L every time you hit the ground. But what a lot of people kind of noticed is that there was basically never any reason not to L cancel. So why have L canceling at all if it's just a pointless technical barrier that you don't want to do it? And that's how I feel about plinking in this game, where I do like it, that it's easier, because making the game easier is, I think, good. Like, I think one-frame links are bad, and I think plinking helps address them, which is nice. But I think a better system would be one that just didn't have one-frame links, I feel like. Because plinking, to me, is like, it's another pointless tech skill barrier, right? Because there's no reason not to plink. I don't think plinking is like a problem or anything like that, but I think like if I was making Street Fighter V right now, I would make it a goal to try to make the end result of plinking, which is that things are relatively easy to do without being too easy, but that you don't have to just do weird tech for no reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you think the tech is good in and of itself? Or do you think it's just, because to me it's just what the tech results in, and you don't need the tech to get that result, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, if the game can be played without the tech, that would be even better. Not that tech is inherently bad, but tech that never has a reason not to be used is bad.
But I mean, but you know, I don't mind plinking because it adds another. It just adds another element to your skill. For example, when you do first pick up the game, you're not gonna know to plink, so you don't plink, you don't learn it. So it's just something extra to learn. When you know, it's just another element that you're learning, like, you know, so like the whatever canceling that you were talking about in Smash.
Yeah, canceling, yeah.
You know, so for someone that doesn't know how to do it, you know, you have an advantage over them.
Yes.
You know, so for them, if they want to get on your level, they have to learn it too. So it's just like you're just adding something to learn. It's like adding that layer of like learning the game. In which, you know, like the more you learn, you know, like for example, without it, you know, it's just removing that extra step of, you know, like a part of the game that you don't need to learn.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, like if there's more things to learn about a game, I like that.
I think like what you're saying in terms of what it does is like 100% accurate, and that's like a good thing. I feel like conceptually we agree, but like the example I would give that I think is a good step for good players to give, because you need that differentiation for good players, otherwise the game sucks, right? Because there's no point in getting good if you can't do something that the other guy doesn't, you know about or do as well as you, which is what makes it interesting, what people want to keep playing. So that's very important, and like tech is good for that. You should have weird tech shit that you can do that other people don't know about. But the example I give that I think this game does that's better is autocorrects.
Yeah.
So to me, autocorrecting is an interesting mechanic because it does what you said, which is that new players don't know about it, and it gives players who are more into the game like something they can use to get some more leverage, and it's hard, and it gives them something to work for, but it has a definable reason to be or not be used. So like sometimes you don't want to autocorrect, like, right, because like they're jumping in front of you, so you don't want to delay your DP because you want to hit them as soon as you can, you know, or you eye them and they land in front of you on an ambiguous setup, so you just want to do a normal reversal. But you can, so like that has like a reason, which to me that the choice is what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas like plinking has no choice really. Like once you know what I'm saying, like once you know about plinking, you're just always going to do it. And like the parallel to that in Smash is like wave dashing.
Yeah.
Which is like basically wave dashing is really good, but sometimes you don't want to do it because you don't want to like move away.
Right. I mean, but yeah, once you know it, you're always going to do it, right? But that's the thing. If you don't know it, you're not going to do it.
Right.
Like I said, like I don't mind the fact that there is that extra element that you just have to learn to do.
I don't think I mind it either. Let me put it a different way. Do you think the game gets more from having that element of technical stuff that you have to do than it would if it didn't impose that upon new players? Like, do you think the game is more strong because of that difficulty that's just there to be difficulty than it would be if it had a similar amount of depth and tried to avoid difficulty just for the sake of difficulty? Is that...
Well...
Because I think that's an interesting perspective, and I don't know that there's necessarily a right answer, but I think in terms of growth there is a right answer.
But, plinking is not always perfect. Like, if you ask someone to plink 100 times in a row,
That's true.
they're not going to get it 100 out of 100 times. Unless they're just godlike or something. Like, so they're not going to get it 100% of the time. It might be 90%, 80%, but it won't be 100. So there still is a certain level of difficulty. So on a one frame link, even if you plink, like for example, if you do reuse forward fierce into his crouching fierce, it's a one frame link. If you plink, it could be a 2 frame link. But you're not going to be able to do that 100 times in a row. Like you
might get 90.
Yeah, you might get 90, but not 100, percent. But if you don't plink, you're probably gonna get that like 60, 50% of the time, maybe less. So it's like plinking is just improving your chances of getting that link.
Yeah.
Because a 2 frame link, a 1 frame link is hard still, even if you do plink. It's easier, but it's still.
I mean, it makes it a 2 frame link, basically.
Yeah, but
that's still 2/60th of a second.
Right. So it's still kind of like it's still a little difficult.
Metal afraid if he stops talking, he's going to die. Yes, that is my eternal fear. No, I think these conversations are interesting, and I have a hard time not blurting because it's an interesting topic to me.
Yeah.
And even on what you just said, that's like a very definitive design difference between like Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 4. So like even though this game is like really closely modeled after Street Fighter 2, which I think is an awesome choice, and I think that's why it did well and why I'm terrified of Street Fighter 5 and how good or bad it may be. But anyway, in Street Fighter 2, they had maybe not full on, but there was a level of the design philosophy that was that we're going to balance it based on the fact that you literally can't DP every time, like because it's so hard. Like, to a point. I mean, that's not like a core thing, but like that's why a lot of the moves are really tight. And initially,
Okay, so in Street Fighter 2, the DPs, like doing a reversal was actually really hard. And that's why like some setups like taking the throw were so good.
And they were random, right? Like the actual damage isn't it literally random in that game? Like sometimes it hits for 100, sometimes it hits for 120. There's like an intentional variability in that. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but it was really hard. Like if you had a game like that out right now, it would not be successful at all. Like people don't want to play like hard games like that anymore.
I agree.
Like no one wants to. That's why they, put in ultras and revenge beaters. Like even though people didn't like it at first, like oh, why is there X Factor in Marvel? Why is there ultras? But at the same time, it's
dude.
Our generation needs.
That's
it.
exactly how I feel. All right, continue.
Anyway, our generation needs that shit.
Yeah.
Like otherwise. We wouldn't have half as many players playing these games.
I'm gonna call that the negative side of catering to the newer players, because I guess
it's negative, but it makes the money.
It does well,
and that's what they.
It also does, even though it is literally detrimental to the game. Like especially X Factor. Like ultras are a relatively tame comeback mechanic. They're still a blatantly obvious like comeback mechanic, but compared to like X Factor, they're pretty tame. Yeah. But it obviously it makes the money because of it sells the game, but it also gets more people into the game, which is beneficial for competitive players. So I think there's a lot of elements to that are good, and actually something I think is really interesting is like. There's all these traditional fighting games that have like terrible comeback mechanics now, right? Or maybe not terrible, but at least ones that people are kind of iffy about,
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I think that is actually one of the neat things about like the Smash series is that I think it has the best comeback mechanic of any game, like period, and it always has had it before comeback mechanics existed, and that's like gimping. Which is, you throw someone off the stage, and it doesn't matter if they're 0% or if they're at 150%. If you spike them or hit them off the stage at a weird angle, you can kill them instantly.
Right.
And I think that's super good because they don't need a comeback meter, Now, unfortunately, the newer games are, of course, in the same pattern, making it easier to make it back on the stage and harder to get spiked, which really sucks in the same pattern. But what I think is interesting about that, when you look at like games like this, is a game like Soul Calibur. That is a traditional game that employs ring outs.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, based on like Chun-Li getting hit into the bowl of noodles and going through the wall, if maybe there'll be some kind of like, instead of a maybe instead of like an ultra type comeback mechanic, maybe it'll be something where like if you hit them through the wall, they take more damage for some amount of time, or something that's maybe a little bit less blatantly, obviously, stupidly put in than here's your meter of damage because you got hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So I think that's like a really big area of improvement that'll be interesting. I don't know if you've thought about that in terms of, I don't know how much you think about Smash or this game's comeback mechanics or other games, but I think that'd be cool to see what Street Fighter V does with that.
I mean, it'll probably be similar to like an Ultra.
You think it'll just be a plain old Ultra?
Maybe not even. I don't know. I mean, they'll have some type of comeback mechanic, but I really can't guess.
Well, because like what makes me think that they maybe do want to get away from it is, and I know like everybody hated Cross Tekken, but I think Cross Tekken it had an infinite number of flaws and stupid things in it. But it had a few things that I think were really, really good, and that were actual improvements over this game and this game engine. Namely, that there were no ultras. The super inputs were not double motion; they're single motion, which is triple punch, which I think is really great for noobs, because one of the big things when people pick up this game is like the double motions for some reason are really confusing to a lot of people, you know. And that's like a barrier that doesn't really matter, because ultimately anyone who wants to play this game can do that. You know what I mean? So why not make it a little bit easier for the noobs to do that? And then the other thing is just the general inputs being more lenient. That's kind of on our last topic. But they didn't put them in Cross Tekken, and I think that they did learn a lot of positive and negative things about Cross Tekken. You know, they learned how stupid pay to win is, and how dumb gems are. You know? Yeah. But maybe, I mean, they didn't put a comeback mechanic in that game, really. You know, I mean, there was Pandora, I guess, but it was terrible. Right. And Pandora is a kind of abstract comeback mechanic. You know, you have to kill a character, and it empowers your moves, but it doesn't, in and of itself, do any direct damage. And that makes me wonder if that's something they're thinking about. Because clearly this game's comeback mechanic, I mean, for all of the great things this game does, it has a really lazy comeback mechanic system. I mean, you know, and all the ultras are just your super with more damage and a different meter, you know.
I mean, I think Capcom, they just try to shove shit in our face with that game. Like they thought we would like it because they took Tekken.
They got cocky.
They got Tekken characters. They got Street. How could you not like it? Yeah. You know, you have the best of both worlds. But one, it didn't play like Tekken, so the Tekken players didn't like it. And then the Street Fighter players, like, there was roles in that game, and then like there was a lot of elements that Street Fighter players didn't like either. Like the whole chaining shit, like you can chain, or like jabs were really good.
It was a universal chain system, basically. Yeah.
And then jabs were really good. So there's a lot of things that Street Fighter players didn't like either. And you know, granted, if you really put time into the game, you can stand out over any other player. Like you can become a really good player and just not lose to the worst players. Like with any game, like you can just stand out. But no one wanted to put time to learn the game, like, because that game did not even scratch the surface. Like no one played it long enough to,
I think that's sad,
like figure out, like, you know, the most advanced tactics. You know, like Marvel 2, like even 10 years later, people were still finding shit out. You know, but no one wanted to do that with Street Fighter Cross Tekken because the game wasn't that good. So they just chose to just give up before they can even figure it out.
Yep.
And then Capcom was like, why? You know, you can just learn. You know, there's so much to learn about this game. No one wants to learn it. You're just trying to shove us shit, you know? Like,
dude, I talked to Matt Dahlgren at Evo after one of the panels, and I was talking to him about that game because I really liked a lot about Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did obviously, like everyone else, realize the shitstorm that it turned out to be. But it made me really sad, and I talked to him about that, and he was just like, yeah, man, that was like my life, like that game. He was like, it was like my whole career, and now it's like this, like, stain, basically, you know. And he's like, I'm so sad because he was saying, like, he thinks, like, he put so much work into it in so many ways, and unfortunately, like, the few bad things they did were, like, really bad, and, like, he knew it, you know. And like, it was really, like, it was just, like, really honest how remorseful he was about it, because a lot of stuff in that game was really good, and he just, like, you know, I was like, yeah, gems, and he was like, yeah, you know, I mean, we deserved it, like, there's definitely some problems with it, and hopefully we never do anything like that again, but, like, he was just like, I just want to, you know, and Street Fighter V wasn't announced at that time, so I'm hoping that he can still have that, like, level of passion for it, but, like, it was really interesting to see him mirror that back, because a lot of times you'll talk to a developer and they'll just give you some kind of like canned, positive, whatever response, and he was very honest about like, I really loved it, but God, yeah, you're not wrong, like the things.
Yeah, and like, and here's another main problem of Cross Tekken is, I don't know how Cross Tekken managed to do this, but I don't see it happen often. But when you're good at something, you don't want to quit because you're good at it, right? But people in Cross Tekken that were good, they still quit. I don't understand that, Like when you're good at something, you're like, oh, how often are you the top 1% at a given like thing? Like,
I think there's a threshold based on how many people are there, though. If
right.
If you're the 1% and the total community is 2 more dudes.
Right, exactly. But I'm just saying, still, like Cross Tekken still managed to scare away even the good players that were good, and it's like, oh, I still don't want to play it. Yeah. I'm like one of the best at this game, but I still don't want to play this game at all.
Yeah, so that's so funny.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Poor Cross Tekken.
Yeah, Cross Tekken.
You could have been great, but you weren't.
Like, I mean, I tried to give it a chance, too. Like, I definitely liked it at first because it was new, and I thought, oh, I can learn, But then, over time, I was like, yeah...
I thought I was going to drop this game, dude, honestly. Because when the gem shit and the other things weren't apparent, a lot of the base level systems are great. I mean, I liked the chains, personally, because they weren't crazy. It's not like they were Marvel chains.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And every single chain was less optimal than a link. So that's like, to me, that's the perfect merger of the things we started into this conversation with, where you're saying you need something there for the good players to be better, and I'm saying that's true, but it also needs to be easy for the new players. That's why I love that system, because when you're new, you can just go light, medium, hard, and it just does a juggle. But when you're good, you do like medium punch to hard kick to like launcher, like link cancel.
Okay, and also, well, alright, in Cross Tekken, whiffing is worse than whiffing in this game. Like you don't want to press a button, like because you don't want to whiff anything. Because once you whiff, you're just getting boom, 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 chained, and then you lose a lot of damage. And
it actually has maybe the most old school neutral game of any modern fighting game, because it's so punishing. But of the footsies.
Right. So at the same time, like that was a good thing, like that it actually made people focus more on whip punishing, because you can get a lot of damage off it. Like in this game, you might get a sweep and then a setup, or whatever, But in Cross Tekken, you are getting you're
500 damage at least.
Yeah, you're getting something good.
Let's see. We're at 7:05, so I guess figure we'll do maybe like now that these guys have been playing. Have you given up on life? You said about 10 minutes ago, you were like, I feel like I'm starting to know what you're doing, but it's not getting any better.
I think I might have taken a round.
One round.
Yeah.
One round. So, all right, let's do. You want to start another set with other characters? You want to keep playing this one? Play this one. All right, this is a new set, 18-0 to Glen. But it's a new first to 3, and then I'm gonna get in and also get trounced probably. And I think we'll go to 7:30 if you guys are cool with that. Yeah. So we got about 25 more minutes here, guys.
Alright, let's just end it whenever Ibuki gets to 20 wins.
Let's just end. Okay, yeah.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
If Ibuki gets to 20, the set's over before 3, dude. You can't let him get to 20. That's your motivation. He just doesn't even. That is not a motivated smile.
Dave is thinking.
Dave is very, very depressed at this point. That's just the saddest smile.
What do I do? What do you think? What are you thinking?
It's really hard though. Like I feel like this is the only character in the game to me that it feels like you have no way to make an adaptation if you don't already have like 2,000 games of experience. Like even if you beat me 20 games in a row with Camy, I'll feel like I know what I did wrong. Yeah. But with this character, it feels like there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah, Ibuki is a really badly designed character.
I agree. I think she's the most boring, lazy design in this game. Like, I really do think that.
So, alright. Whenever they announce the changes for Ultra, like, they announced delay, get up, that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, perfect. They're gonna get that will get rid of the vortex and all that stuff, right? No, I was wrong.
Well,
It
just
didn't.
for Ibuki, it didn't pretty much.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
did.
Somehow she's immune to delayed wake up.
No.
How is that fair?
Yeah. She has the option
She's still
of
playing AE 2012.
yeah. If you delay get up, you just do the kunai vortex, and if you don't delay get up, then you just do the unblockable.
Yep.
You know, you just pick and choose whatever you want.
Yeah,
or
and it's
you know,
pretty easy to react too, right? I mean, I
Yeah,
think it's
it
hard
is.
to play, but once you know how to do her stuff, the reacting to
Yeah.
the delay is pretty easy.
yeah, and you know, so they didn't get rid of what made her cheat in you know the original
Yeah.
AE 2012. But then not only that, they made some of her moves better. Like
Yeah.
like crouching light punch is now 3-frame startup. You know, they made her a better character on top of not taking away the vortex.
I think they thought they were taking it away. I think that's why. I think they were like, oh, well, she's not going to have this vortex anymore, so we
Yeah.
better buff her moves. And then
Right.
now, lo and behold.
Yeah, it's still there. But I don't understand how they didn't figure that out. Like, if I messed around with Ibuki and I was like in testing or something, I would have found it.
I'm willing to bet they don't have anyone on hand that is super informed on her.
Yeah, I mean they should. They should. I feel like
And that's not me like shitting on Capcom or trying. I just think she's a really obscure character. I mean, there aren't very many Ibukis in the United States or the world that are that know a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
a significant amount about her.
But I mean, at least for testing purposes, they should have had like maybe they should bring in like the character main that's like well
Glen, are you
known.
on Twitter? I'm tweeting you to combo feed as
They-
the playtester.
But they should do it, and they should like do it for like have them tested for like a month or like
Yeah.
just to whatever and have them get paid because
I hope
and-
they do that with 5.
yeah, and in Injustice, they had some really reputable players that beta tested their that game.
I never really played Injustice. I've never been very big on competitively playing NetherRealms games, but I do like them. I mean, I think they're really cool games, and I gotta say, Injustice is like one of the few fighting games that I don't play that I really do enjoy watching. Like I think it turned out great. The saddest thing is that all the NetherRealms games die after a year for some unknown reason.
Their community is kind of lacking. Yeah, their community is not that good. It's like I mean, the Street Fighter community, like it's a little bigger, but for games like Mortal Kombat and those type of games, I don't know. The community is just it's like
I think there's a bigger spread between the like casual and the hardcore in that community. I think it's a little bit more sectioned off because like a lot of people who I feel like play like Mortal Kombat especially probably don't even know that there's a competitive thing out there. David's so sad.
yeah, like for example, like anime games. I remember I went to I was at a tournament. I forgot which one. It was like Final Round or something. And there was like the anime game side where they're playing like Guilty Gear and stuff. I was like, they were watching. I didn't feel like I felt like I was in place, because the anime people are like a little different. They're not like we
feel
don't
ostracized from
we don't mesh like as a community. Like I'm in there and I'm like, man, like these guys are wearing like Dragon Ball Z t-shirts and stuff. Like I mean, for me, it just doesn't, like there's nothing wrong with it, but
It's just a different
yeah,
different
they're just
community.
different people.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get in. Dave, man, good talking, sir.
Yep.
Thanks for the conversation. Oh, Rambley's wants to know about Oni the Capri. Pretty much you
the
just punish
matchup.
bad spaced hands with EXDP, and you rush her down. That's, in a nutshell, that's my advice.
You just gave him the I don't want to talk too much about this matchup, so I'm just gonna tell you a couple things
Well,
and hope you just take it.
Well, no, that is true though. I mean, he's
Yeah.
one of the few characters that can punish the hands on block. Like
Yeah.
he has a better burn meter to do it, unfortunately. And then I do think he rushes her down really well because she doesn't have a lot of good answers because she's got a DP that unless she spends meter on it, it's not fully involved. It's like either hit, throw, or
Yeah.
or projectile. We can do this. Yeah, then we'll call it a day. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna do 2-person 3s, me against Ibuki, and then me against Camy on Alan's mains.
Alright, that's cool. I got peace out in a bit anyway, but I can stay for these
You can stay for
sweet,
talking?
super hype matches that I don't have to get my ass beat anymore. I'm so hyped up.
So what were you thinking What were you thinking?
I was thinking, how does this character
Exist?
just the setups were
The setup. Okay.
like near the end I was like, okay, I kind of see how they make sense, but yeah, at first I'm just like, it hits me 100% of the time. My reversals never work. I don't think I hit them with one reversal the entire fucking game.
So they're just like
20 matches we played. And everything leads into a hard knockdown also. That was really weird. I've never noticed that part before when playing against PvP players. Everything leads into a hard knockdown, and then it's the same setup, but it's just so hard. It's so hard to block the kunai. And I don't know, I see people do like focus attack and dash through it, and nothing ever worked. I had to block.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tech. The grab timings and the frame traps were really good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it just seemed like I never caught him out of like a frame trap. You know what I mean? Other people will stagger, they'll do like quick frame traps and slightly slower ones. I never hit him out of frame trap. If he was doing a frame trap when I hit a button, it hit me every single time.
Well, then you're not pressing the button at the right time.
Right. I'm not used to that happening. And then like I tried to reversal and that didn't work either. I couldn't get the reversal timings down at all. I don't know if that's just character experience, I guess.
I mean, you gotta learn how to block.
It doesn't look. Yeah, I'm definitely bad at blocking in general. I know. My reversal timings could use a lot of the DPs I'm doing today though. They wouldn't be whipping if I get the Kara. Because if I miss the Kara, it just whips in front of you, and you're like, this guy's a dumbass. But like, if I'll do the step kick and do it, and do like a Kara, because if I get counter hit, it gives me a ton of damage.
Oh, by the way, focus attacking is not good against Ibuki.
The kunai?
No.
I just meant, you just mean in general, I know. Yeah, can you do like the kunai though, when he does specific setups? Like focus the kunai and dash out? I think I've seen people do
I mean, you can, yeah. It's possible.
It didn't work for me when I tried it at all.
It's possible, but if you, like if you focus attack and then backdash or something, you can he can like sweep you on your backdash. Yeah. So you kind of have to mix it up, mix up your escapes, or just learn to block the vortex.
Can you block him most of the time when you play him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not all the time. I'd say I'm like.
It was super ambiguous. It was like when you played Akuma in AE, it was super ambiguous like that, and it would hurt if he hit you. But Ibuki is like, if you block.
There's ways out. There's easier ways out of Akuma's vortex than Ibuki.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you block hers, she's right next to you, and she has frame advantage. So right.
Yeah, I
mean, when you block Akuma's cross up, you're out. That's the difference. And it's huge. Because it's so hard to block it, and then even if you do, she still gets the mix of that.
Yeah, and plus, like, with Akuma's Vortex, like, Camy can, like, low profile it, like, you know, there's a couple ways out of it.
I couldn't get under her aerials. When she actually did jump-ins, I never got under it once. They always hit me, even when I was crouching. I don't know if they just are super good hitboxing or what.
No enter. Flip punish. Oh,
see, he got out.
Yeah, he's got out. Or he's.
But then it didn't matter anyway. Dash. I've never played an Ibuki that has super at the end of the round. Every round.
Super and I'm full screen away. That's just free.
Yeah.
I feel like that's exactly what you're saying, Dave. Like at the end, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing these focus dash outs, but then like it just doesn't matter. Like I don't know what it feels very helpless.
It's so hard. No, the Xbox is
You can't
terrible.
do it from that angle.
The Xbox is terrible. It's like a vortex behind that little panel, and it's super hard.
Yeah, it's the room's a little bit too small.
It's a landmine.
Pretty much.
It's a landmine.
Well, thank you for the Ibuki showcase. I hope everyone had fun.
Did you guys like watching Ibuki?
I personally had a great training room session. It was great.
It kind of felt like.
So the record function did a lot of the things I wanted to do. It lasted more than 10 seconds.
No fun. It didn't really feel that like completely cheap or broken to me.
Oh,
like,
well, that's good.
You still had to work for it, but like I understand why people say it's boring because it is like the same shit. I mean, I guess it changes if you're playing like a not Shoto character, right? Depending on the reversals that they can use to get out.
Oh, I can chase the DP down.
I know, but did he just red focus and then
He did.
that was a question before. I'm not sure if I agree. It's really. Oh. Pressure on the block.
Oh, he blocks the overhead!
Yeah.
Me, I would have just stood there
Yeah.
in crouching state.
I would have had to play at least 20 games against Will before I blocked the overhead. Isn't that right?
Will says, "You damn right, you ducker." Good tech throw. Oh, not punishable.
Why can she do that? It's like she has a Shoryuken that's safe, that she can still FADC forward. The reversals.
Oh, she's so small.
Short.
She's so small.
You think the hat.
She's
you
so.
think he could stand jab the hat. But
No, she's smarter.
so small.
Oh no, you can't throw that. Why she still have that?
Yes.
Don't matter. One combo gives her 1 meter.
The Sun brothers at 25 wins.
What?
You guys are at 25 wins combined.
Oh, it whiffs again. Man,
Twirl,
Camy
twirl,
must be the
twirl.
kryptonite for it.
I don't like this matchup. I think it's not terrible. There's a lot of little shit like that makes a big deal.
Ooh, close fierce. Oh, so scared because you never know if EX dive kick is gonna come out. I know the feeling. It sucks.
Can always come out.
But more often than not, he does it more when he has Ultra.
He had like 9 seconds to react to that jump after the
Fakes! Fake button! Oh, here are my buttons! Here are my button! Nothing. Throw!
The Ibuki and Camy players are different people. They are not the same person. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Me, who is on the mic right now, is the Ibuki player.
Me is the best Ibuki player I've ever played against.
Ooh, good throw. Setups? Nope, delay wake up says no. Ooh. Ooh, where was close fierce?
Something like -1, but yeah, jab. Yeah, jab. Say no more.
Super jab fighter. Bait. Actual punish. The spider Oni taking it back. But the twirly whirly. It never. The Tatsu doesn't work.
Oh!
You see what I'm talking about though? Like that is.
He's so short.
Oh! The way to end it!
And the Ultra?
Oh yeah.
We'll go to character select.
Go to character. It's over. It's over. Everything's over. Alright, well, I hope everyone enjoyed us getting our asses handed to us. I think that's what we were looking forward to the most. So.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the whips, man. Far out like that on some of the attacks.
Yes. Glen is the Ibuki player.
Yes.
Alan is the Camy
Ibuki.
player.
Glen.
Yeah, very good.
Alan.
So I don't know how to get in. Yeah, it's super hard.
If I'm gonna, you need to get out of my standing ground. That's what I do want to be out.
Okay.
And I'm spacing. Get out of it. If I do it, we will put it. Hitting.
Okay.
Board beers, punching roundhouse, anything will whip.
Can you still go through my fireballs with the DX cannon though?
Yeah.
You can. Okay, so I can't just like fireball you. I have to like.
Well, you can't.
We're discussing very important.
America P4. Are you the Glen that goes to J spots then? Yes, I am.
This is inappropriate.
Do you have you heard of me?
You want to be a little bit, and then
What the hell is J spots?
Oh, he's like a really good friend of me and Alan's at Kansas City.
that distance is good. That's where you want to.
I thought it was like a spot.
Yeah.
Like
so
a,
you get
like
to
a
watch.
spot that you
Oh no, that's just his hand. That's his handle name.
I
Yeah.
get
They're
it.
the hardest ones to watch, but they're the ones you learn the most from. So.
LOL, Glen
Well,
Midwest
are we
famous.
Hey,
So
well-
apparently someone knows me that goes to J spots.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a couple people from there's a couple people from KC that watch like Hell Fuerte and I think people.
Well,
yeah, that's
Who is P4L?
How do you
P-
so fancy, but,
P4L.
I don't
Who
know,
is
you guys
who
have
is you?
Yeah, I guess we're talking to some.
I was at J spots one night when you were there, but I never played you. Well, I will be making a trip back to KC in February, so be on the lookout for me. Hey, hey, hey. and if we're lucky, maybe the Camy player sitting next to me might join me.
Yeah,
hey, hey, hey.
Sometime too. Is that another max out or something?
I remember a guy named Glen playing Ibuki that beat the shit out of Ray. Yeah. Yeah, I had a 55 streak on him. I felt bad. Between me and you guys stream, after about win 25, I went autopilot. I stopped trying, and yet that still kept going until 55 wins.
Isn't that a Camy thing though? Or an Ibuki thing?
But he was playing the best character in the game,
He plays Yun.
Yun.
Yeah, he plays.
So-
and it was in AE, right? AE,
No, this was pre-patch Ultra,
Oh, okay, okay. Which
where
is-
her meter build, where his Yun's meter build was insane.
That's crazy. Well, all right, guys, we're gonna close up. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. You guys are
Next
coming
Wednesday,
back? Yeah.
we'll be here.
So this is the new Wednesday thing, guys. To let everybody know. Thanks for stopping in. And
I think my ass will be healed by next Wednesday.
David's ass. David says his ass will be healed.
I'll
But
get my ass beat.
But playing against the Buki, how really
that's my
That's
problem
why I
don't
tried
learn-
explain Ibuki like the
Like,
last time.
yeah, like
Like we
other
played
players-
Evil Ryu.
Glen
and-
knows.
Like,
Yeah.
other players won't get.
They don't
much
get
out of
better.
it. Yeah, they're not
That's
gonna
why I
get
played
better.
Ryu, and then last week I played Evil Ryu.
Yep.
So I
No,
try
that's-
to stay.
that's very accurate.
Per our request.
Yes.
Right, you
Yeah.
guys requested
We
it.
requested the dicking. Yeah. They had to know. They had to know how legit you are, right? They had to know. They had to know.
I'm like sitting over here thinking like, you don't know what you're getting into.
I knew exactly. I wanted him to know. He's never experienced it.
I didn't know.
That's funny. That's too funny. All right, guys, we are getting out of here, though. I'll see you later. Thanks,
right.
everybody. Bye. Woo.